There are several scenarios that could play out in the ongoing saga over Ringera's reappointment. The first scenario is that he opts to voluntarily resign from the Kenya Anti-Corruption Commission, as it has already happened with his former assistant Dr. Smokin Wanjala. Were this to happen, then the whole saga will be brought to a dramatic end, kicking in motion the recruitment process afresh. But so far, it looks unlikely that Ringera will throw in the towel, instead pinning his hopes on a ruling by the High Court on the legality or otherwise of his reappointment. From this situation, two scenarios can play out. One, should the court rule that his reappointment was procedural, then Ringera will choose to remain in office. But then, how would he be expected to work with a parliament that is clearly hostile towards him?
The only option left to Parliament at that time will be to strangulate the Kenya Anti-Corruption Commission by denying it of funds.
On the other hand, should the court rule that the reappointment was unprocedural, then the consequence is almost obvious.
In fact, nobody would be asking for his resignation. He would immediately cease to be the director of KACC, and he would lack any legal authority to do anything.
But then there is another catch. What about if those who have gone to court opt to withdraw, thus denying the courts an opportunity to arbitrate on the matter? On this, analysts say Parliament could look for more ammunition to hound Ringera out of office.
The Parliament will do to KACC what it did with the Electoral Commission, which will simply be to disband it and replace it with another. And unlike the position of the Electoral Commission of Kenya, the Parliament just needs a simple majority to be able to change KACC.
We are foreseeing a situation in which the Kenya Anti-Corruption Commission might be denied funds by the Parliament, and therefore we end up with a moribund body that does not have funds to run its affairs.
Overall, according to analysts, the odds appear stacked against Ringera. The argument being that he may win the legal battle, but is almost starting to lose on the legitimacy war, given that Parliament, which styles itself as the voice of the people, has already rejected him.
Parliament does not want him. His own advisory body does not want him. The media does not want him. The feeling is that majority of Kenyans do not want him. So who is he working for?
Is Ringera in office legitimately as opposed to legally? Legitimacy should win over legalities in this question.
Whatever the situation, there appears to be more than meets the eye in this saga, with both sides seemingly keen not to be seen to have lost the battle. Francis Gashuri, Citizen TV.